All right, so here I am. Wow, look at all that sweat. On my walk. I'm still counting my days. So it's day 37. If you don't know, if this is the first video you're watching, I started doing a challenge called 75 Hard. It is not a fitness challenge. It is a mental toughness challenge. And it is hard. Can you see that sweat? Yep. What you have to do is 5 critical tasks every single day for 75 days. If you mess up or miss any of them, you have to start over from day 1. If you have any integrity for yourself, you have to start over from day 1. So right now, I'm still counting my days and I'm on day 37. But I am not officially doing 75 hard at the moment because I failed with my eating. What I mean is, I didn't go and eat ice cream or chocolate, which is my favorite thing in the world, or cookies, or Chick-fil-A, which is my other favorite thing in the world. I ate crackers, and basically I didn't stick to my meal plan. If you listen to a lot of his podcasts, who's he? Andy Frisella. He says that any deviation, anything at all that goes away, that deviates from the program, you would have to start over. So if you deviate from anything that you planned, you have to start over. And that's why for me, I messed up with my eating. At the very beginning, in the first few days, I messed up. I wasn't following the meal plan. 2 weeks ago or last week, whenever it was, my husband and I went out. I ate a Chipotle burrito bowl with cauliflower rice, and I thought it was okay. And then, what else? And then I had a Chick-fil-A salad, which I thought it was okay. And my coach was like, that's not the meal plan. And then that night we went to a crawfish boil, and I had crackers with ceviche, and that's not part of the meal plan. So technically I'm supposed to start over, and I'm really debating whether I should or I shouldn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because mentally, if I start over, it'd be the 3rd time starting over, and I don't think I can handle that. But my coach is like, don't sell yourself short, start over, go ahead and push through. And I'm like, that was today, and I'm not sure if I want to do that, because I always mess up at like day 30, and I starting over would just be like a killer for me. So I don't know if I should start over, but a non-scale victory is that today I wore some pants that I hadn't worn in very, very long. And the last time I wore those pants, they had to be, they were obviously really tight around my waist, and my button broke on it, and the little snap thing broke. They were like dress pants, so the button and the snap had broken off. And today when I put them on, they fit, they zippered up. Oh, and the zipper broke, of course, and they zippered up perfectly fine. But there's no snap and no button, but I was able to wear them, and they look great on me. I still am pushing through with this. My coach said that the pushing through is going to be an everyday thing. She still has to push through in every way. For me, it's kind of like difficult. I've never done anything like this. The first time I started this challenge was in January, and I failed. Then I started again, and I failed. And then I started in February. So I started in January and I failed. Started February and I failed. And then I started again in March and I failed. And here I am. But to be honest with you, I can't really imagine starting over. I'm lying. I want to start over, but not right now. I'm thinking I'm just going to keep going. I have to do this anyway until I reach my goal. So it's not like, I don't know, it's not like I'm going to stop. And besides, if I were to have to start over, I would definitely want to eat some junk, and I'm not going to. So I'm just going to continue pushing through. This is really hard If you want to do it, please listen to Andy Frisella's podcast. Please read his book before you start, because it will get you in that mind shift. It will create a mind shift and get you in the mindset of actually succeeding at this. I don't know what I feel like. I say now, hindsight is 2020. So it is possible that if I would have read it, I would have still failed. But it's possible that if I would have read it, I wouldn't have failed, because I would know exactly what was being expected of me. I was thinking yesterday and today that I'm really glad that this is not a fitness challenge, because I'm not good with fitness challenges. Oh, wait. So you may be asking yourself, okay, what are the 5 critical tasks? I'll tell you in a minute. But I'm not really good with physical challenges. I'm not good with follow a diet and do this workout and you'll lose weight. I'm not good with that at all. I've tried it different ways. And the only one time that I really lost a lot of weight was when I was on a calorie deficit diet and I was working out. But the calorie deficit, I was eating like 1,200 calories a day. And that is like almost starvation mode. So I didn't do it right. And this time I was scared to do it because I didn't want to lose my butt. I'm just being honest. So here, now I'm eating a lot. But it's just important to note that this is not a fitness challenge. This is a mental toughness challenge. And that's why it's important to me. Because in the coming months, we're going to make a major life change. And that major life change comes with a lot. I can't sit here and be okay with the way I am now, because we need to get to the next level. And if we don't get to the next level, we're not going to go where we want to be at. So, more on that later. But for now, I will tell you this. The 5 critical tasks that you have to complete every single day for 75 days. And if you mess up on any of them are: number 1, eating clean. So, with eating clean, you have to follow a specific meal plan. And you have to stick to it for the 75 days. Now, I just heard on one of his podcasts the other day that you have to stick to your diet no matter what. If it says you need to eat X amount of protein, you have to make sure you get that protein in every single day. It said that he also said, which was an eye-opener for me, if you're eating clean, right, and you don't see any physical changes, you're probably messing up on your meal plan. For example, if you're drinking 2 protein shakes instead of 1, you're messing up on your meal plan. Technically, you have to start over. He said, if you're eating too many almonds, like an extra handful of almonds, you have to follow your meal plan. I mean, you messed up on your meal plan. So eating clean and following your meal plan. That's what he says. You have to stick to it. You have to do it right. There's no if, and, or buts. It's what he said. It's what you have to do. That's part of the plan. If you're not okay with doing that, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to do 75 hard. This is not for everybody. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is 2 workouts a day. Here it is. The workouts have to be 45 minutes each. You can't split them up. It has to be 45 minutes each. And one of the workouts has to be outside. No excuses. So if it's raining, you need to do a workout outside. If it's snowing, you still have to get that workout. If it's whatever it is, you still have to get that workout outside. So 45 minutes, so it's 2 workouts, 1 inside, 1 outside. No matter what. I've done it in that little barely 1-inch snow that Texas got. And I did it when I slipped and fell a bunch of times, but I went out and I walked. So that counted as my workout. I've done a workout when it's been pouring rain. I'm not talking about like, a little bit of, like a few drizzles, a little bit of rain here and there. No, I'm talking about like pouring rain. So that's the second thing. The third thing. Read 10 pages of water. What? Read 10 pages of a book. a self-development book. It has to be a book. It can't be a fiction book. It has to be a non-fiction book that will grow you. 10 pages every single day. Not 9.5, not 9, not 8, not 5. 10 pages a day. If you read 9, start over. If you read 8, start over. If you forget to read, start over. Okay, so we got eating, workouts, reading. The other one, a gallon of water a day. Period. You need to drink a gallon of water. It can only be water. It cannot have lemon. It cannot be Gatorade. It cannot be clear Gatorade. It cannot be a clear liquid. It has to be water. If you drink something, like let's say you drink a tea, that doesn't count towards your gallon. It has to be a gallon of water every single day. You cannot drink 1 less ounce. You cannot drink you only drink half. Again, if you can only do but so much, great, you're not doing 75 hard. And the last thing is the simple one. Take a picture of yourself. Yes, every day for 75 days. You cannot skip it. If you forget to take a picture like me, you have to start over. Now, if you want more details on that, that's absolutely fine. You just need to go ahead and go on the website, get his book or the podcast. But those are the 5 critical tasks you have to do every day in order to be considered to do 75 hard. Now, if you watched all the way to this 11 minutes and 53 seconds, thank you for being on this walk with me. The other part is comment below if you think I should just start from day 1. I don't know if I'm going to listen to you, I'm being honest, but I am at a point now where I don't want to. If I didn't officially do 75 hard, I'll start over at another point, but right now I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. And that's all I got for now.